What's up, everybody? Getting into this episode of YNR. Listen, Billy is gonna make an ass out of himself, and I'm here for it. I really do hope that Jesse tells Billy everything that Ashlyn is telling Victoria right now, so that way when he does go to Italy to a wedding he was disinvited to, mind you. Because remember, Nikki told Billy he's no longer invited to the wedding, but obviously he's still gonna go because it's Billy. He's hard headed. Um, I really hope he gets the same information so that way when he goes there to bust up that wedding and he announces to Vicky about what Ashlyn did back in the day, he makes himself look like a jackass. Because you're gonna sit there and make a fool out of yourself and tell her something that she already knows. You know what I mean? Like Billy need to go sit down. He's basically trying to tell himself, "Oh, I'm doing this to protect the kids and protect Vicky." I believe part of that is true, but it's a part of it. The other part, I feel like he definitely still has feelings for her. He doesn't want her to try to level up or get somebody that he feels may be better than him. He doesn't want that. He can spin all the stories he wants. Billy is Billy. That man wants what he can't have. Um, Jesse is a damn fool for thinking that Billy, of all people, can protect him from the wrath of Victor. Like, Victor's reach and his pockets are way deeper than Billy. Way deeper. His reach is way farther than Billy's. His pockets are deeper. Like, if he wants you touched, he will make sure you get touched. Like, that's just how Victor roll. Like, let's be honest. You know what I mean? And if I was Victor and Adam, I would stay out of it. I wouldn't even try to stop Billy from interfering at the wedding. I would let it go down. Honestly, because I mean, if they know Billy like they say they know Billy, then you know Billy's gonna make a jackass of himself. That's what he always does. Billy is the type of person he thinks he always has to be the smartest person in the room. Oh, I'm gonna find out what Ashlyn did. I'm gonna okay. Even if you do find out, it's gonna be a little too late because Victoria now knows. You know, and if he does go there and publicly says anything, you're putting her and her company at risk. Because, like Victoria told Ashley, he basically admitted that Jesse Sr. added a codicil to the will, basically forged the will to make sure that Ashley ended up with Camilla's fortune. Because she never intended to leave Ashley anything. You know, she always wanted him to work on his own. You know, she figured that he would make his own fortune one day. So she didn't feel the need to leave him anything. So he basically told Victoria that, and once he told her, that made her complicit. Because if she doesn't immediately turn him in for it, she's complicit in it. You know what I mean? Like, and it messes up her company because now if this goes public, Newman Enterprises would be in trouble because she merged her company with Lock Communications. You know what I mean? That's not a good look for Newman. So she's, in a bad position now. And it's so funny how she blames Ashlyn for putting her in that position. I'm like, well, yes and no. Victoria needs to learn how to blame herself for some of this mess because you didn't do your homework. You know what I mean? Like, she did not do her facts. Like, she didn't fact check. Like, you should have checked this guy out before agreeing to marry him. You should have checked him out before trying to merge your company with his company. You should have found out everything about him. She didn't know this man from a can of paint. She didn't even know Ashland Locke wasn't even really his real name. Like, you didn't know anything about this man and you chose to marry him. That's on you. That's partly your fault. It's his fault too, but she needs to start taking accountability for her actions as well. You should have did a deep dive into him. And it's so crazy to me how she got mad at Nick for trying to look out for her, like investigating this guy. And it was Nick. If it wasn't for Nick, Victoria wouldn't know none of this stuff right now. She wouldn't even know that he lied about his name in the car accident that happened years ago and his friend died. If it wasn't for Nick, she wouldn't know none of that crap. Because Ashlyn more than likely wasn't going to tell her. You know what I'm saying? He was probably just, he only told her because he was backed into a corner. He wouldn't have confided in her more than likely. More than likely, he wouldn't have told her. And she's mad at Nick and going to disinvite Nick. That's stupid. That's why I said Victor and Adam should stay out of it. I understand why Victor wants to step in here because this is not only his daughter, but it's about his company. I get it. But I would have stayed out of it. She a big girl. She gets herself in these messes. She need to learn how to get herself out of it. At the end of the day, it's like, don't sit here and be like, oh, I'm Victoria Newman. I'm this bad person. not bad, but I make things happen and I'm CEO of Newman. Okay, you want to be big girl, then put your big girl pants on and figure out a way to get out of this mess. Because right now, you're in deep. Now that Ashlyn done told you his deep dark secret, and I don't even know if that's the end of it. Like, did he even tell the truth? The full truth? Or did he paraphrase and tell you pieces of the truth? You know how people do. They mix in a little truth with a little lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to make it sound like it's not all that bad when it really is worse as hell. Um, Ain't no telling what other secrets he got. You know what I mean? And it seems like he's only revealing this stuff now because he's being looked into. So he wants to get certain things off his chest now before it all comes out later. Cause he know, like when Nick found that information, he knows Billy on his trail too. So it's only a matter of time before Billy finds something out. So it was in his best interest to say something now before Billy ended up saying something. But it's stupid to me because it's like Victoria's just dumb in this. I would have checked dude out. Like you're marrying somebody you literally know nothing about him. Nothing. You don't know his parents, his friends, nothing. Grandparents, you know nothing about this man. Nothing. And you're willing to marry him without a prenup and really without a prenup. I don't give a damn how rich he claim he is. I would have got a prenup. I would have got all my ducks in a row. I ain't about to marry nobody without no type of legal paper that protect me and mine. Absolutely not. Plus, she got over $500 million in the bank. She's CEO of Newman. Nope. I would have got my protection. Nope. I don't give a damn how rich he claimed to be. So anyway, I wonder what they doing with Nate and Elena, because they just be lounging around. Like, she be working herself to death. He be chilling. It's like, what are we doing with Nate and Elena? Like, I need more action with them. Like, something. So anyway, I'm kind of liking Sally and Adam though. Like Adam he keeps trying to put it out there like, oh, we're co-workers, we're colleagues. That's it. Us going to Italy is totally business. Adam know damn well he want a little bit more than that because you cannot look at Sally and tell me you are not attracted to her. That's a lie. That woman is gorgeous. I'm just saying, like, you would be a fool. And I think he is. He's just trying not to blur the lines or whatever. Like, he's trying hard to back away from that because, he got Connor to deal with, the company, Chelsea. So it's like, he's already in a complicated situation with the old Chelsea Sharon situation. So he's not trying to get further complicated. I respect it. I get it. But he going to crack at some point. I think Sally know it too. Sally can feel it. He's going to crack. He going to want her. I respect the fact that Sally is a hustler. Like, she's a go-getter. Like, she designed a dress under very short notice. She's willing to fly to Italy to show Victoria this dress. Like, I'm not mad at it. Some people might say she crazy. I see it as being bold. You know what I'm saying? She's very bold. In order to get ahead in this life, you got to be bold. You got to be seen. You got to be heard. That's just how you get ahead. You know what I mean? You can't just sit in the corner, all quiet and shy. No, you got to kick down doors to get what you want. And that's what I like about Sally. She's that type of character. Like, she don't give a damn. I don't like some of her tactics. Like, all the little manipulation she be pulling. I don't agree with it, but I respect it. Sometimes you got to step on some toes and do what you got to do. I'm looking at Adam like he's crazy because this fool told Sally that his wedding gift to Ashlyn and Victoria was he hired them a personal chef to cook for her and the kids. That was nice. I mean, that was a nice gesture. I mean, I wouldn't be spending my money on that when the heifer is worth way more than I am, but okay. Like, I'm just saying, she got the $500 million. I don't. She could hire her own damn chef. I'm just saying. I would have got her some silver spoons, some silverware, something, gold fork. Like, I would have got you some stuff like that. Maybe some new champagne flutes or something. I would have got you something like that, but I'm not coming out of pocket for no chef when you got $500 million in the bank and CEO of a company that technically Adam should have been running. But I mean, I guess, Adam wants to turn over a new leaf. I respect it. He's trying to show people that he's not bad. He's good, I guess. It wouldn't have been my ass though, because I'm not dishing out the cash for it. I'm just saying, wouldn't have been me. And honestly, Chloe need to mind her business. Like, I am getting so tired of Chloe walking by, sitting here flinging her nose up in the air every time she see Adam and Sally talking and stuff. Like, mind your business. Even if Sally and Adam hook up, why is that your concern? Like, I get it. She don't like Adam. that's fine. But my thing is, if you don't like him so much and you despise him so much, why are you working for him? Like, Adam gave her a shot at something nobody else was willing to give her. Like, dude let her run her own flat fashion platform on his company. He even gave her carte blanche to do whatever the hell she want with that company. Who else was doing that? I don't see Lauren or nobody else offering her ass a job. But yet you hate him so much. And he gave her a fair contract because Mike looked over her employment contract with a fine tooth comb. He ain't find no loopholes, nothing that would screw her over. And yet you still badmouth this man. Like, I get it. He killed your daughter, but it was an accident. It's not like he did it on purpose. You know what I mean? He's apologized for it a million times. It's like at some point she needed to let go and let God at some point because Chloe's starting to get on my damn nerves. And she need to focus on her own husband and stuff and stop clocking everything Sally do. Sally want to get with Adam, she gonna get with Adam. That's her business. Mind yours. Go get you some business. Um. So anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought, and I will see y'all all later. Peace.